And he misses again, ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Preston will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now to the plate, Steve Medina. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Steve Medina.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Grounder down the line at third. Hit on the ground to third. Calvert scoops it up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Yeah, with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
The right fielder, Willard Spangler.
Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One ball, 1 strike, the count. Pulled toward right center field. Eckert sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box, Alexander Costa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out and a runner on third. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
So 1-1. 1-2 now. Fastball just missed above the zone.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there.
At the plate, Steven Eckert. He reached on a single in his first try.
Steven Eckert.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, Malik Smith. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Malik.
Pulled toward right center field. Eckert on the move. He's there, but he drops it. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Play ball. Out. 3.
So striding forward now, Steven Eckert, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. Stepping up to the plate, Bob Laker. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. Here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
They slap the tag on it. Stepping up now, Willard Spangler.
Willard Spangler.
Here it comes, 0-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with.
Into the box, Steven Eckert is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Steven Eckert.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball over the wall. And obviously, organizations love to have guys coming through the minors that can do it consistently. If he can keep rounding the bases here at AAA, he's going to find himself in the show before too long.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Eckert. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his 4th RBI of the night, and that doesn't happen often throughout the course of a season.
And you know, as a pitcher, you see what this guy's been doing. You know, he's having a good night. He's a tough guy, and he's a tough guy to have to tip your cap. A pretty good.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base. on a good, smart play that time. Striding in to start the ninth, John Harris. And they'll need him to get something going here. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Cardona is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Charlotte used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Bud Rosa earns his first win of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Time for baseball of the trip. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Stephen Eckert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Eckert.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Into the box now, David Lugo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
David Lugo.
High in the air out to center field. Eckert waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half. So here's the cleanup hitter, Stephen Eckert.
Stephen Eckert.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Best rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Eckert leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Tag, and he is out. So it's 1 run, 1 hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alexander Costa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eckert has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. At the plate, Stephen Eckert. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's...
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lifted the other way to left center. Best is after it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score from third, the tying run. Ready once again, David Lugo.
Now batting, catcher, David Lugo.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Best is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game. Striding forward now is the DH,
The designated
Steve
hitter, number
Medina. He
9.
flew out in his last at-bat.
Medina.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cardona will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding in,
Now
Stephen
batting,
Eckert. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Eckert.
First pitch on its way. Now here's the drive out to right center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the runner will score from second. The relay. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his third run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his third RBI of the day.
Carlos Sanchez.
Line towards center field. Smith is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. It's a big two-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Stephen Eckert, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Costa is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Eckert has one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Spangler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Bordick.
The shortstop, Andrew Bordick.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Eckert is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Now batting, Stephen Eckert, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Smith is over, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Steve Medina.
The designated hitter.
The 3-2 pitch.
Steve
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Best on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Fans are final.
The game's standing in, Steve Medina. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Steve Medina.
Swing, and he pops him up. Sanchez has a play, makes the play, 1 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Batting second.
Stepping in,
fielder,
Willard Spangler, with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries. Now at the plate, Stephen Eckert. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Stephen
Belted
Eckert.
high in the air out to left. Aguilar ranging back to the track. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steven
center
Eckert.
fielder, number
1
9.
in, 1 out, and
Steven
1 on here in the inning.
Eckert.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nicholas
the second
Dent.
baseman.
He singled his
Nicholas
last time up.
Dent.
Pulled toward right center field. Eckert is there, 2 gone. So a crucial moment
center
here,
fielder,
and
number
standing
9.
in, Steven Eckert.
Steven
And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
0-1, here it comes. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire right there. And I don't